Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This public hearing scheduled for Thursday, December 22nd at 5 p.m., sponsored by the Committee on Guam U.S. Military Relocation, Public Safety, and Judiciary is hereby convened. We have one item on the agenda, and that is Bill number 409-33 COR, an act to amend subsection 15103 of Chapter 15, Title 18, Guam Code Annotated relative to authorizing a limited liability company to own and operate a trust company, sponsored by the Honorable Senator Nicholas and the Honorable Senator Aswald Don. For the information of the public and in compliance with open government law, the initial notification was sent out to the media partners as well as to the stakeholders on Thursday, December 15th, and then followed up with the subsequent notification and reminder which went out on Monday, December 19th. The primary sponsor of the proposed measure, Bill number 409-33, has submitted a request that a statement be read. He will not be present during this public hearing, but he did request that the chair read a statement that he has provided to the committee. So I will do so, and we will proceed with entertaining any witnesses should there be any to join us. This is Bill number 409-33, seeks to address a simple contradiction in the law. In Title 11, Chapter 160, the Guam-based Trust Companies Act states that any three persons, except in the case of a limited liability company, which may be incorporated with two or more persons, may execute article of incorporation and a trust company in the manner prescribed in this chapter. This section of the law therefore says that an LLC of two or more persons may incorporate as a trust company. However, in Title 18, Chapter 15 of the Guam Code, it states that an LLC may engage in any lawful business activity except banking, insurance, or trust company business. In contradiction to the aforementioned section of law, Bill 409-33 attempts to ameliorate this confusion by providing clarity in the code. When the LLC statute was passed in 1996, the LLC was a new type of entity. In 1990, only two states, Florida and Wyoming, allowed for the formation of an LLC. By 1995, 47 states had laws allowing LLC formation, and Guam followed suit. LLCs are now a standard form of business organization. Jurisdictions like Oregon, New York, and Hawaii allow LLCs to engage in the trust business. Both S-corps and LLCs are typically pass-through tax entities which must file business tax returns. Note that while single ownership LLCs do not have to file a business tax return, Bill 409 would require at least two owners, preserving the need to file a business tax return. LLCs, however, have the benefit of allowing the owner's heirs to avoid a lengthy and cumbersome probate process, which was the reason for the request to clarify this section of law. So that's a statement by the sponsor, Senator Nicholas, on Bill number 409-33, saying that in fact there is no one that has signed up to provide testimony on this piece of legislation, Bill number 409. I want to state for the record that this piece of legislation has been publicly heard because there's anticipated session for next week. Should the sponsor request that this legislation be reported out, and should legal counsel have ample time to be able to review it, we will be reporting it out of the committee and we'll proceed from there. If not, anyone that would like to provide written testimony, please forward it either to the committee or to the primary sponsor for consideration. This concludes the public hearing on Bill number 409-33 COR, and this committee hearing is hereby concluded.